indeed, it's a brand new week. We're fresh from the weekend. Of course, we're going to give you a brand new episode of the only feel-good breakfast show that Nigeria has to offer.
Yes, indeed. This is Wake Up Nigeria. Will always pop up on your screen every single day. That's on Monday to Friday.
Yeah.
Including Saturdays sometimes.
Our omnibus is on Saturdays. But today is Monday, and we have to make sure that you take the new week on like a boss.
Yes, indeed. Boss man.
Really?
My name is Yomi Ope.
And I'm Titilayo Oyison. It's going to be an amazing 2 hours. So if you have to be on the move, please make sure you join us online. We're live streaming at tvcontinental.tv. That's our website. And of course on Facebook. Our Facebook page is at TVC Connect. Comments, suggestions are always welcome, especially on a Monday. You know, you're fresh from the weekend. You have a lot to say. Yeah.
We hope you got enough rest over the weekend. I was out working last night, but you know.
Working? Wait, working on what?
Yeah.
Just
I was
working.
out working. Trying to make some money. But you know how especially Monday mornings are when you wake up and things have to happen very quickly. So you're making breakfast on one side, getting the kids dressed, and
Speaking of breakfast,
it's crazy.
Speaking of breakfast, we have a chef on standby. Chef Amaka of Amanda's Kitchen is right there with in the kitchen.
Hi guys, good morning.
And this Amaka is not going to disappoint.
No, she's
I just have to put that in there. I'm
not
sorry.
going to disappoint at all. Making something very exciting this morning, guys. You got to stay tuned for that one.
All right. AMM is looking nice and fresh today.
Yes,
Thank you,
indeed.
Yums.
Look like you slept well.
Yeah, I did.
All right, so straight to this morning's highlights. We're going to be motivating you today, as we like to do on Mondays. Tunde Daniels is back, talking to us about the power of self-discipline. And from there, of course, we'll be having guests from Balmoral to talk to us about this year's edition of the International Drinks Festival.
Yes, indeed. And of course, we're Nigerians. We like to celebrate our own. The two-time Emmy Award-winning cinematographer Abiola Masheun is going to be right here for a chat.
Then it's on to some money-making discussions as we have Sheriff Badamasi, who's back to talk to us about our earning capabilities and how we can achieve this.
Very important on a Monday. Then, of course, when it comes to taking a trip down memory lane, this week in history, the segment today is a really interesting one. You should stay close.
Long Beach is the spot where I serve my cane. Follow me, but you bet not slip, cause
Snoop Dogg, yeah. Taking you back. And from there, we will be bringing you some sweet music courtesy of Fumbi. And I know the ladies in the studio are getting all warmed up for that.
We will, of course, be having a chat with him afterwards. Make sure you send in some questions for Fumbi on social media. Make sure you send them in with our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria on Facebook and Twitter. We'll try our best to get those questions to him when he's on the couch with us. But all in all, it's going to be a great week, people.
Happy International Day for the men.
Yes, International Men's Day.
Yeah.
Yes.
Thank you.
We love you, men.
Yes, we do.
Without you, men.
You see,
Most of the time,
we
most of the
forgot
time.
we forgot that today was our day. And when people have like 5 days in a year, that's the ladies. But for the men, of course, it's International Men's Day. And you know, actually this time, the theme for this year is celebrating male role models. And they are looking at, you know, mental health also, awareness for men.
Yeah,
because
very
around
important.
the world, men are 3 times more likely to
fall
take their
on
life.
Yeah.
Wow.
Women.
In a situation that involves mental health than women.
Wow, that's deep.
Sure.
Yeah.
Because
times.
men are going through a lot of pressure, especially at the home front. So you have work pressure, you have home pressure, you have, societal pressure. There's also that pressure to meet up with family needs and a lot of other responsibilities. So when you're not meeting up to those needs, you tend to fall into depression.
If it feels like we sometimes, especially the women, the mothers forget about the aspect of raising the male children in a certain way. They kind of leave it to the men to do all the raising of the boys.
Well,
I've always had an issue with that. Really.
Well, I think for men, one of the biggest challenges is that every man is the beginning of a generation.
Okay.
So what that means is that no matter where you go, if Mike Mexicano moves to Australia, he can start a Mexicano clan.
Yeah.
Over the next 100 years,
True.
you just see all Mexicanos all over the place. Now, women, you know, typically cannot do that because, you know, of the names that they carry. So it's a big challenge and a lot of pressure on the men.
It's a big discussion as well, and something we could take to social media, of course. Make sure you use our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria. International Day for the Man.
Who's your male role model?
Yes, Nigerians, good morning. It is going to be superlative workouts this morning. I have my sexy rose in the house. Oh, come on. You're laughing. Something will happen to you soon. Ready? Warm up time, blessing time, jumping jacks. Let's go. Come on. Good, and good. Ah, Rose. You know this Evernote things, eh? It's very contagious. Let's go. Side lunges for me. Good for my God. Look at Sexy Rose. If you don't know, she's a model. Come on, time. Sexy Rose, come on. Let's see what you brought. What's this? How does the village dance go? Come on, quickly. We're still in the warm. And time. Oh yeah, let's start. Rose, come on. I'm gonna take your advance. You're smiling there, Nabi. Oh yeah, now let's go. Reach things, Evernote to be squeezed. And time. 30 seconds. The game is on. Make sure your Bluetooth muscles, I call them Evernote muscles, should be what? Be squeezed. Because see what Sexy Rose is doing for me. Come on, the game is on. Oh, are you smiling now? Okay, let's see. Come on. 14 down. Sexy Rose is killing the matter. I hope you're killing the matter at home. Come on. We have 2 more seconds. Sexy Rose, up. You did a wonderful job. We're gonna take the heart rate up now. Are you ready?
Yes.
5 fine. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're gonna be holding the push-up. Beginners, follow Sexy Rose. Advance me. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, baby, 20 seconds. 6 seconds. Another 5. Die again. Sexy Rose is killing this matter. Another push-up. Make sure you breathe in and out. Stay with it. And time. Oh my God, Sexy Rose. 20 seconds just went by. Where are we going to again? Yeah, ratchet coil. Are you ready? At home, forget about dumbbells. Squeeze for me. Sexy, are you up there?
Yes.
Press. A little bit. Press. Down. Press. Down. Come on. Press. Marble, come on. Press. Hey. Press. Squeeze the shoulder blade. Come on. Heart is fully erect. Oh my God. Give me 5. Give me. Oh. Hey, heart rate goes up. Come on. Another. 1. Come on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bring yourself down. Oh, metabolism like this, but your body doesn't like it. Oh, baby. Come on. What did you bring? Come on. Let me watch Sexy Rose. Hey, I'm watching at home. Come on. 5 down. 4, 3, 2, 1, and off. Come on, let's see there. Sexy, you know what will happen now? Let's pose for them. Get into spot. Squeeze for me. Oh yeah. Pose. Almost. Come on, Sexy Rose. And I believe in that. Hey, hard time. 1 more round on the heart rate. Heart rate accelerator says. Down. Come on, Sexy. Oh yeah. 5, 4, 3, 2. Sexy, come on, get up. Come on, we are not doing bad. There's a part 2 here. Come on. Break down. We are going to part 2. Let me help you. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and part 2. Sexy, we are going to play with the house. Are you ready? Sexy, down. In and out. Hand here. Oh yeah, let's go. In. Sexy, in. Body there. Out. In again. Out. Oh my God. In. Out. In. And break time. Hey, no wahala. Sexy. You know, like your Evernote and your Oblis, so that you know those models. Side plank for me. Come on, no time. Come on, brace the plank. Side, hip drop, and wait. Come on. I want more. Up. Make sure my upbringing is good. Down. Come on, up. And time. Because we don't have time this morning, do the same thing the other way around. And I'm gonna catch you soon. For now, Kichi, you know what they do now. Take over. Sexy, do. You don't tire, I'm tired. Wait for you.
All right, welcome back. Isn't that a great way to jumpstart your weekend with Tony? Thank you for that one. All right, it feels so good to be back from the weekend, and it feels good to have you here with us, starting up our week. And with me in the kitchen is Chef Amaka. Hello.
Hi.
All right, we're making something really, really amazing this morning on the show, and it's called
Isiewu.
Isiewu. You know, I never actually knew the difference between Nkwobi and Isiewu. We'll be talking about that later on. On your screen right there are the ingredients. Amaka, can we go through them?
Okay, this is the pepper.
Okay.
This is the seasoning, crayfish, Cameroon pepper, oil, ungo, ogiri, onion, and otazi leaves.
Otazi leaf, great stuff. And then we have
the goat's head.
Goat head.
That's the Isiewu boil.
All right, great stuff. So while we're starting up, can we enlighten our viewers on the difference between Nkwobi and Isiewu? Because I actually just found that out this morning.
Okay.
I will lie to you.
No problem. Isiewu is goat head. Okay. Nkwobi is cow leg.
Okay. That's just the difference.
Yes, basically made with the same ingredients, except for cow leg, that's the Nkwobi, you add oba. Oh. Oba. Then for this Isiewu, no oba.
Oh, great stuff. All right, so let's get cooking then.
Okay. This is the ungo.
Ungo. So we dissolve it in water, yeah?
Yeah, it's already dissolved.
Okay. And I remember you saying the last time you made Nkwobi that Ungo serves as a thickening agent, yeah?
It's better than akam.
Ah, I got that right. I've been paying attention
to details.
So if you are tuned in to Wake Up Nigeria, please grab your pen and paper and just, you know, scribble down all of these ingredients, the process. So it's very easy, yeah?
Very, very easy.
Very easy.
Very easy.
So, well, unfortunately, we just got back from the weekend. But hey, the weekend is in another 4 days. Yeah, so you could definitely make this, you know.
Yeah.
I have friends over this weekend
so you can
from
make
the
this
States.
for them.
So I'm definitely going to try this out for them. You know, when you're having friends from the States or from,
something
you know, outside, yeah, not rice or any of those English meals, something local.
Correct.
Something, you know, to make them.
So I'm adding the crayfish.
All right. Okay. So I'm just going to take this away so that we have enough space to move in. Okay. So that people can capture that. So yeah, let's move this a little in. Okay. Great stuff.
This is the Cameroon pepper.
Okay. So in here we have our ungo already mixed in water. We have our palm oil. We have our crayfish, Cameroon pepper.
Then I'm adding the ogiri.
Ogiri. Ogiri.
The aroma.
Yeah, right. But then using ogiri and seasoning, is that not too much? Because, I mean, they play practically the same role.
Yeah, right? But this is the native ogiri. It brings out a particular aroma. It gives the food, that food a particular aroma, more than the normal seasoning.
More than seasoning. Great.
But it's still optional. If you don't want to add the seasoning, it's fine.
Oh, right stuff. Okay, guys, so I just basically want to clear up our, you know, areas so that we have enough space to work with. We'll be going on a quick commercial break. There's more on Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us.
Hiya, welcome back. Now, you know the saying that whatever you can visualize, you can achieve and actualize. I like the rhyme there. Well, we're about to be motivated this morning with Tunde Daniels as we talk about the power of self-discipline. Welcome, sir. It's great to have you. Good morning.
Thank you.
Now, this is one that really, it comes home because this is something that I think everyone, okay, let me just talk for myself. It's something that I think I need to learn a bit more, the power of self-discipline. Now, with all due respect to you, almost everybody these days is a motivational speaker on social media and all that. So they talk about discipline, talk about it, self-discipline you cannot achieve if you don't, you know, find a way to rhyme it and all of that. What exactly, first of all, let's talk about self-discipline. What does it exactly mean to be self-disciplined?
Thank you very much, Mike. It's good to be here.
Yeah.
Now, self-discipline is you doing what you should be doing when you should do it, whether you feel like doing it or not.
Wow. Let's go over that. That's sharp and straight to the point. Once again, let's go over that definition.
It is doing what you should be doing, when you should be doing it, whether you feel like doing it or not.
Because that is the major problem. You know, we tend to work with our feelings when we are gingered. Okay, hey, let's do this. But then, hey, come on, it doesn't always last, and then we don't get to do this. How does someone develop self-discipline?
Thank you very much. Before I go into that, do you know that we have 36 states in Nigeria?
Sure.
There's one other state that many people are going into now. It is called the someday state. Someday state because people push what they should do today to someday. I'll get that job done someday. I'll spend time with my family someday. I will be able to write the test, do the exam, and earn more someday. And that is really putting a lot of people down. To develop self-discipline, you must understand that there is time for everything.
Wow. So how do you, now the point is we all think procrastination is the major issue here.
Absolutely.
Having to put things forward and all of that. But we all, I think almost everyone has that time in your life where there are one or two things that you push forward. Now the point is, how much of things can you push forward? What kind of things should you keep to do at the time you're supposed to do that? What kind of things can you put forward? Because you might, once in a while, you might need to put one or two things forward. And
that's the problem. The moment you begin to think, I can push this forward, it becomes part of you. Discipline has to do with you knowing what to do at the right time.
So are you saying it's possible that 100% that you do everything you're supposed to do at the right time? Is it possible that a human can 100% do everything at the right time?
Nothing is impossible.
Okay.
Now, that belief is very, very important. I must believe that I have what it takes to do what is at stake. Okay. Now, there are some things you cannot push forward because once you begin to do that, it becomes part of you. You know, patterns, once we are used to something, it's difficult to get out of it.
How do you break out of this exactly? When you're used to procrastinating and then you have to discipline yourself, how can you break out of that particular state?
You must have a to-do list. Start with that.
So you start with writing a to-do list.
It is very, very important. Okay. Write it and follow it through. You must...
Is there any way to check yourself? I can write now and then if I don't follow it, I come tomorrow, okay, and all of that. How can I check myself to ensure that I do those things that are there that I've written down?
Two ways. Number one, have someone that you are very, very close to, somebody that can put you on a check.
Okay.
Somebody that will ask you, Mike, how far?
Wow.
And then you must also have a drive.
A drive.
You must be self-driven. Because when the Agamadis are jump, and nobody is saying, it does that, is that I've tried. There must be something pushing you to go after success.
Okay, so write it down, push yourself, get somebody, probably somebody that's close to you that can check you.
Yes.
And then find, is there any other thing that we need to do after these first two things?
Yeah, I need to warn people because once we are not self-disciplined, two things is likely to happen.
Okay.
Number one, we will give up so easily because there's nothing you want to achieve in life without challenges. Once the challenges started coming up, an undisciplined person will say, well, I can't continue. And then the second problem is that we give in easily to shortcuts.
Wow.
Because you cannot face the right thing to do. You begin to look for a shortcut. And shortcut will eventually cut us down.
Shortcut to cut it down. I love the way you rhyme and all of that. Thank you very much. The power of self-discipline. So with self-discipline, we can achieve all that we need to achieve.
Absolutely.
Okay, someone says the harder you work, the luckier you become. Thank you very much. It was good having you on the show today. All right, so let's move over to the kitchen talking about self-discipline. I don't know if MM has much of that when Ishewu is involved. MM, what's up? What's happening in the kitchen now?
Everyone knows that when it comes to food, I have no discipline at all. I am very unapologetic and very shameless when it comes to food. All right, so with me in the kitchen this morning is Chef Amaka, and we are making Ishewu. Yes, people. Yes, I know. We just got back from the weekend, but that will not stop us. All right, so how far have we gone with the Ishewu? Okay. Let's remind our viewers what's in here. On your screen right there are the ingredients, but we'll just run through it quickly. Chef Amaka, over to you.
We have ungo, we have oil, we have crayfish, we have Cameroon pepper, we have ogiri, and we have the seasoning.
All right, in here.
Yes.
And we've been mixing that all up. And just in case you're wondering what the role of ungo is in here, it's a thickening agent.
Yeah.
Right? I've been paying attention, guys. I've been paying attention. Okay, and over there we have our goat's head. Isiewu. So the difference between Nkwobi and Isiewu is Nkwobi is the cow leg. Isiewu is the goat's head.
Isi head.
Isi ewu goat. All right, so what's next?
Okay, we have to put this.
Okay, so we're pouring in our goat's head in here. Oh, man, this goat's head, man. It has life in it.
And then you like food.
I know, right? I can't help myself.
You like food.
This goat's head has life in it. Like, you know, you want me to stare?
Please
whilst
do.
You're okay, great. So I'm just going to keep staring all of that in.
See the ear.
The ear. I think I'm going to eat that one. I really hope our guest is like, man, I'm so envying our guest right now. Whoever is going to eat this meal up later on. What a great way to start a new week, right, Chef Amaka? We'll keep to tantalize us on the show this morning.
Yeah.
So when you're done stirring all of this in, what's next?
You just put it in fire.
Okay,
Just
we'll
heat
put
it up so
hit it
that
up.
the seasoning will actually penetrate.
Okay. Oh, look at all that juice. Guys.
Wow.
Am I doing this well, though?
Very well.
Are you sure?
Very, very well.
Is it not just stirring? Come on. How difficult can stirring be? So at what point does the onion and the pepper go
It's just
in?
for garnishing.
Oh, for garnishing. Okay, great. You know, every time I go to a restaurant to eat Nkwobi, I'm like, oh, I can imagine how difficult this thing is. It's not
easy.
difficult, very easy.
Very, very easy. Very easy.
Short.
Next time, please try it at home.
I said I'm trying it this weekend.
Okay. So you don't need to go to any restaurant.
I have guests this weekend, so I'm going to give them a lasting impression.
Yes.
That they'll never forget.
That's good. So let's heat it up.
All right, so it's time to heat up.
Yeah.
So how long are we heating that up for?
Like a minute or two.
And food is ready, yeah?
That's just that.
And then at what point does the utazi go in?
Just the garnishing. Once we just put it as garnish.
Is there any other vegetable you could use apart from utazi?
No, utazi because of the bitter taste.
Oh.
Bitter taste.
Okay.
So that's the best for it.
Great.
You don't use ogo. You don't use oha, nothing.
Usuzale.
No, it's utazi.
Utazi.
You
So
hardly
you
eat
utazi.
those things directly, but utazi you can.
Yeah. So when you are making your Isiewu or Nkwobi,
Please
you
use utazi.
utazi. Is it utazi or
Utazi.
utazi? Utazi.
See, wow.
That looks really good. Like really, really good. So you're not adding any water, nothing. Because all that, you know, you have to enjoy every moment of that Isiewu as you put it into your mouth.
But if you like it watery, you can just add this
a little bit of water.
stock water. Don't forget that your
That's
stock water is
stock from your goat
head, yeah.
goat head. Oh, okay. Amazing.
But it shouldn't be
stuff.
watery. It shouldn't be thick.
It shouldn't be thick. Just
just very
minimal.
normal.
Yeah, just normal. All right. It's been such an amazing time here in the kitchen, guys. I am about to drool off. Dreaming about our Isiewu, but just kidding. All right, we're going on a quick commercial break. Guys, there's more on Wake Up Nigeria. Stay with us. Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Now, on to the next one. We have in the studio with us Mr. Akin Esho and Mr. Adegoke Obembe. Now, they're from Balmoral Group. They're the organizers of the International Drinks Festival. And it's an annual event which serves as a platform for major stakeholders in the drinks industry and in Nigeria, of course, as well as other parts of Africa. They have something amazing coming up very, very soon.
Yes.
And it's great to have you back. You were here last year.
Yes.
And we're back. So, what is different from the festival that happened last year and what's going to be different this year?
So let me start by saying thank you for having us back. Definitely, the last year's festival was a great success. We saw a lot of new brands come in. We saw a lot of companies launch new products, and it's been an amazing year so far. So we've come up with a new edition, which is the second edition. And this time around, what is different is now it's 4 days. Last year, it was 3 days. Okay. So this year, we have what's called the B2B exhibition. Okay. So that is where the business-to-business exhibition, where people that are in the drinks industry, maybe the hoteliers, the bar owners, or people that want to start their own drinks business, okay, or want to become suppliers or distributors, or even current suppliers or distributors, come and discuss with the brands face-to-face. Inside these 2 days, we also have what's called the Drinks Summit, okay, which Mr. Obembe would go ahead and elaborate.
I'm interested. Whenever I hear about summits, especially I heard about the theme, you know, the business of drinks, right?
Yes.
So tell us a bit about that.
Yeah, the summit part is the area that covers the business part of drinks. And that's why the theme of the summit part is where drinks means business. Okay. You have so many people that want to go into the business of drinks, but they don't have insight into what they need to do, how they need to go about it, how to start, and how to penetrate the market. So what we have done for this year is that we'll be bringing lots of speakers and lots of government agencies that will come and share information on how people can go into the drinks industry, what are the information you need to have, how do you get to start, how do you get to penetrate the market. We have government agencies that will be coming. NAFDAC will be there, Standard Organization of Nigeria will also be there, Manufacturing Association of Nigeria will be there, Custom, they'll also be there to give us information on, okay, I want to import into the Nigerian market. What are the things I need to do? What are the documents I need to procure? How do I need to go about it? Same thing with FIRS and LIRS. They'll be coming to give us information about the taxing, about drinks. Oh, what are the tax rates? What do I need to do? So that when you're going to the drinks business in Nigeria, you are fully covered and you'll be able to put your business on the solid foundation.
So is it open to everyone? Because it's a 4-day event, right? Is it everything that's open, free, walk-in for everybody?
Yeah, the festival is a free event. Okay. But what we stress on is the first 2 days are more for the business to business. Okay. And the last 2 days are for consumers. Okay. But the truth is, it's actually open all 4 days. But of course, the brands will be looking forward to discussing with you on, you know, you want to be a distributor, you want to carry this particular brand in your hotel, you want to carry this particular brand in your bar. Yes, those are the kind of discussions we'll be having the first 2 days. Okay. But the beauty about it is also we do have what's called the Beer Village, which is also our entertainment village, okay, that runs for all 4 days, and that starts from like the afternoon till about as late as like 12:01. Okay. So it's all entertainment, it's all fun. So there's something for everybody on all the 4 days, but it's going to be an amazing one. One very important aspect that we're also adding this year is we're looking at, you know, the infusion of drinks in food. Okay. So we're bringing in celebrity chefs like Chef Freggs, Chef Eros, Chef Benedict, and they're going to be teaching the guests on how to infuse like your red wine or even beer inside food. So it's going to be an amazing time. Then we also have coming back our international flair bartenders who are world champions, by the way. They're still world champions. So they're
going to be doing all those stunts?
Yeah, so it's going to be an amazing show. And like I said, the beauty of it is this festival is free to attend. So we expect people to come, not just for the free drinks, because there's also a lot of free drinks. But yes, this is the beginning of the festive season. You can stock up for the festive season. You could talk to the brands directly. If you have an event coming up, you know, you could talk to the distributors directly, and it's just that event you want to come to.
Yeah, so I like the fact that you said you can actually talk to the brands directly. There are a lot of people who want to actually become suppliers of drinks and products, and they never get to the top. Yes. So you're saying that most of the people at the top are going to be at this event?
Sure. You'll be having the brands at the International Drinks Festival. So you have the opportunity to meet them directly. Okay. So many questions that people want to ask. You really want to go out to become a distributor to them, how to become, to do the business. So you come, you have the opportunity at the International Drinks Festival where you're able to meet them directly. You're able to tell them what exactly you have in mind. The platform encourages lots of networking. So you're able to meet brand managers, you're able to meet hotel owners, you're able to meet club owners, and so many people that are in the drinks industry. So it provides the networking platform. It's a platform. Yeah, exactly. So you're able to come and say, okay, I want to do this. I want to go into the drinks of business of drinks, and then you have the platform to come together.
Okay, so I know that there's going to be a lot of alcohol at this particular event. Is there any age limit on people you're expecting?
Yes, there are some areas whereby if you are not above 18, you can't get in.
Okay.
There's, of course, like you know, there's a lot of alcohol. We do have non-alcoholic drinks.
Okay.
So there are areas you can get to whereby you get to see non-alcoholic drinks. But generally, we do have that age limit for certain areas.
Thank you so much for coming to the studio to talk to us. I can't wait. And, well, hey, I'm planning for my own opportunity to get to that festival. Yes. I know that Yomi has a special guest with him, and we're going to be celebrating him this morning as well. Yomi, it's all yours.
All right, looking forward to this year's Drinks Festival. Very nice. Now, you can see that I have in my hand a real-life Emmy. Fantastic. It looks really, really cool. Now, Abiola Matteson is the creative director of Malek Photo Films, a video production company based in Dallas, Texas. Now, the film company was most recently a recipient of 2 prestigious Emmy Awards for a short film documentary titled Inner Conflict, the highest award in American television. And we have him here joining us this morning for a short chat. Now, you are doing Nigeria proud in the U.S., and this is just fantastic. Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
Right, so tell us about Inner Conflict and how this happened for you.
Inner Conflict for us, by the way, thank you for having me here. Inner Conflict for us, we've been working on that project for 4 years. It's a short film, documentary, 10 minutes. One of my team members reached out to a friend that is a professional boxer, and we wanted to, just shoot. And he was busy and, traveling, and that didn't happen. So my team member said, I think it was a year and a half later, his mom was diagnosed with cancer. Right. I was like, okay, now I'm really interested in this because my mom died of cancer when I was 17. Wow. So a couple of months later, his girlfriend is pregnant and they're having a baby. I'm like, oh my goodness, a lot of conflict. Yeah. So you have, your mom, with a few months to live, you just booked one of the biggest fights of your life, and now you
have your girlfriend who's going to be having a baby as well.
You're having a baby.
So one life ending and another starting.
Exactly. Yeah. So we, talked about it, started working on the project, and 4 years later, here we are.
Wow, absolutely amazing. I mean, it's like putting together something like this. I mean, you're a cinematographer originally, but you're also a director as well. Yes. So which do you do best from your own perspective?
That's a good question. So I see my team as, you have the Army, then you have the Navy SEALs, small unit, and one person has to do multiple things. Yeah. So I mean, and that's the way that we work to be, to be efficient and to be effective.
Exactly. Really cool. I think we have clips of the Inner Conflict. If we can take that very quickly.
My mother always said I had the heart of a lion and the tenacity of a bull.
You have 2 types of people when bad stuff happens with them. You have people who just collapse and lay in a fetal position and cry and say, why me? Why me, Jesus? Why me? And then you got another type of person who gets up, dusts himself off, and says, I'm going to work harder. I'm going to work harder. I'm going to use this as inspiration. And that's Manny.
Inner conflicts, new beginnings and also an ending as well. Absolutely amazing. Congratulations.
Thank you.
So we've got a couple of projects that you're working on, some stuff that is baking in the oven.
Yes, we have some talks going on. The Inner Conflict project, no one has seen it yet. Yeah. Very interesting. We worked very hard at it. 8 months, shooting, editing, coloring, and doing everything that we need to do. And we submitted it maybe a couple of days before, closing date for the Emmys. So we were thinking about, you know, having a premiere here in Nigeria. You know, talking to some partners and, you know, looking for some more partners as well to, you know, to put that together.
Absolutely amazing. I mean, when you win an Emmy, that also opens lots of doors because then, you know, many of the new opportunities then come up and stuff like that, right?
Yes. Yeah. You know, just, you know, kind of taking it in and not quick to make decisions, you know, so because you want to make the right decisions and make the right alliances and, you know, the right partnerships.
All right, excellent, excellent. Abby Mattison, ladies and gentlemen, and this is the Emmy right here. Can we get a close-up of this thing? It's just absolutely fantastic. I'm going to take photographs with this before he leaves. Really, really cool. Thank you for doing us proud.
Thank you.
In Nigeria. It's called the 2018 Lone Star Regional Emmy Awards. Outstanding achievement. Very good. Very good. Well done. Well done.
Thank you.
So we're going to be taking a break now, and of course, when we come back, there's more on Wake Up Nigeria. And this is mine. Thank you to the, do we call them the Academy?
Yes, the Academy.
Okay, to the Academy for this award is really, really beautiful. I'm grateful to God and to my mentors for taking me this far. And we'll be right back.
Welcome back. Mondays are all about the fun on Wake Up Nigeria, but I suppose you already knew that by now.
Yeah, indeed. I'm Yomi Okwe, and I'm standing here with two TTs. One TT stands this way, she's one person, as you can see. And then when she stands the other way, she's a different person. So that's
alter ego teams.
Two people.
But guess what? There's still so much more for us to do on today's show.
We hope you got motivated earlier
Yes,
on
indeed.
by that discussion about self-discipline. Really, really important. Of course, we have a number of other things coming your way today. My name is Yomi Okwe.
And I'm Titilayo Oyinso. Now, live online, that's where we are. We're streaming tvcontinental.tv and on Facebook at TVC Connect. Your comments, please ensure our hashtag is right there, involved with them. Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, all through, we're right there.
All right, finance expert Sheriff Badamosi is going to be back to talk to us about earning potential and how to achieve it. That will be, of course, putting us on the right path for what we need to do for the rest of the year.
Yes, indeed. The year is coming to an end soon. Then we'll be taking you back, way back, as this week in history, we bring you some of the notable events that happened this week.
And then to the part the ladies have been waiting for, singer Fumbi will be joining us for a performance. This is to Bimbo, MM, and the rest of you people that just love fine boys.
See the way she turned me around. Can somebody tell my feeling? Can you make her see what I see?
Okay.
You have something, I saw Nigerian map there.
Oh, wow, Mike, really?
No, I saw it. It was good to see, and then I saw Agbani's picture.
Yeah.
So it reminds me of just some few weeks or days back, Miss Grand International, who was called, and then she fainted.
Oh, wow. Wow.
Yeah, Miss Grand International is...
And they called her name. And she fainted.
She goes, like serious, like those pandemonium.
It's not funny.
Those pandemonium, and then everybody just rushes down.
Yeah.
Okay, she's all right. She's okay.
Well, did she win?
So she won.
Oh,
but
right,
guess what? She's probably not eaten in 1 week.
Right.
Trying to fit into those dresses. She's been rehearsing, and we know they chop.
Yeah, but you know, I mean, that brings me to
my goodness.
Us addressing anorexic. It is a disease where a lot of, up-and-coming models, even existing models, actually really do not eat because they want to keep a certain figure. And there's that pressure on that end. So you have a lot of anorexic patients who, there are a lot of side effects to being anorexic because you're not eating well. Yeah. And then it at some point, it's going to, lead to high blood pressure.
So at that point,
you really need to, I mean, come on.
She's been on heels. She's been walking. She's been in the cold. She's probably done like swimsuits, skinny. Then suddenly they now call her like, she just faints.
I just say I don't know. There's some people that will eat all the food and they're still like this.
Yeah, they are actually.
I know some models.
No, but the thing with this is they eat and then they go to the toilet and then they force it out.
No. That one is there. But there are some that will
That's even worse than
everything.
Being anorexic.
They're like this.
That's bulimia, which is...
That's bulimia. Bulimia is well,
yeah, it's worse.
A lot worse. Welcome back. It's still Wake Up Nigeria. Now it's the first business day of the week. And of course, we like to bring you some anecdotes from professionals to direct our path to financial freedom. Sharif Gbadamosi is back. He's here with us to talk to us about our earning capabilities and the ways to go about achieving this potential. Welcome back.
Thank you very much. Always happy to be here.
Okay, so earning potential, earning capabilities.
Yeah.
I think we need to break it down.
Yes, it's, well, I call earnings capabilities is the amount of money you're able to command anytime you want it. Okay? So that's the simplest way I'm going to do it. Because I look at wealth as not the fact that you have a lot of money. Wealth is your ability to be able to command money anytime you need it, using what you do best, right? So
to make that money.
To make that money. And a lot of us are struggling with money. Well, how do I get it? How do I make it? We're copying a lot. We see what someone else is doing. Let me try and do that because I think
he just bought this big car.
How did he do it? You know, you're always trying to find out what the next person is doing rather than searching inwardly on your own. So this is looking more at yourself, your uniqueness, what value you can provide, and how you can actually make money from that value, monetize it. That's what earnings capability is, without looking externally, because we all have that capability.
Okay, so it brings me to that question. You know, some people will ask you, oh, if you had 10 million naira today, what would you use it for? You know, that question that comes about. And a lot of people think of bills they need to pay, investments they need to make, but they don't think about how they could use that money to make more money.
Exactly.
Right. So how would you advise?
Well, generally, before we start thinking about money landing on anybody's lap, because we all have this pie dream in our minds that, oh, if someone just gave me 2 million, 3 million, this is what I'll do with it. First of all, you need to build your own capability of making money. It starts with discovering, right? I have a 4-step strategy for discovering that. So you first discover, it's like Nigeria is a country. Look at yourself as a country. You should have some natural resources. Nigeria's natural resource, the biggest one is crude oil.
Yeah, of course.
So you as an individual, you should have some natural resource. What is that thing, that talent within you, that gift that you have, that it comes to you very easily, you learn very easily, you understand it better than anybody else, and when you work it, somehow, it tends to provide value to everybody around you. That's your starting point.
Okay, so discover.
You need to discover. It's kind of like discovering yourself, really. So when you now discover what that is, you now need to develop it, because it's in this raw form, right? It doesn't have the kind of value that you have more potential value within it, so you keep on developing. That's why we go to school. That's why we learn. That's why we keep seeking knowledge. That's why we keep on developing ourselves to be better versions of ourselves. That's why whenever gift you have within yourself, you tend to always find a way in which you can refine it and make it better. That's the development stage.
Okay, so you said discover first, then develop.
Develop it.
Okay.
Right? Then when you develop it, that's when you monetize. You know, at the development stage, you're already providing value. You cannot put a price on what doesn't have value. It's impossible. Because value is determined by the person that is receiving what you're giving them. So when you now have that value, you can now monetize it and say, yes, I do have a market for this. Now, monetizing is where it's difficult. Because what I find in Nigeria is that we have a very small different types of ways in which people make money. You make money from work, or you make money for being self-employed, or you're running a business, or salary. Any one of those still involves building your earnings capability, because people are paying for what you are supplying. People are paying for the value which you're delivering, even as an employee, even as a business owner. So that's exactly how it works with that. So even when you're monetizing it, you're collecting a salary for monetizing what it is that you're doing. At the same time, if you're a self-employed person, what value you're bringing to the market, it's being monetized. People are paying you for it, and it depends on the value that they feel they're receiving from it to determine how much, whether they feel what you're asking for in terms of the price is worth it or not.
So we have discover, develop,
monetize.
Then what's next?
Now, when you monetize, you should have some form of income, some profit.
Okay.
You now need to find a way to multiply that.
Okay,
Because
so multiply that money.
Multiply that money, the proceeds you're getting. Don't forget that the process is still ongoing. You're still developing. Because you've developed doesn't mean there's not the next stage of development. There's always progress in this life. So you develop, you're still discovering more things. Then you develop and you monetize. Then with what you actually get, you're devising different ways of multiplying so that you can have different sources of income. It's not just safe to work on the same process and keep moving. Because, I mean, we have crude oil in Nigeria, we make petrol from it, we make diesel, we make many other byproducts. These are ways in which you can do that. Then whatever process we get, we are investing in other forms of sectors in the economy. You should look at yourself like that. There are many other things that can come out of you. Nobody just has one talent. There are many that you have, and you keep on working on them.
Okay, so I'm thinking of an average owner of maybe a pharmacy or something like that. He started building his family from a small shop. Eventually, he discovered that he was really good at it. Then he developed it, expanded. Then he monetized, you know, what he had found out about himself, his potential, right? And how does he then multiply that money he's making as quickly as possible?
Investments. You can invest in other enterprises. You can spot potential in someone else that's in the same line of business. You can go into the medical field, right, and things like that. So there are different ways in which you can actually get this done.
And I know that we can always get those answers to those questions that you might have online. Please make sure you send us a tweet at TVC Connect, and of course with our hashtag #WakeUpNigeria. If you have any more questions for Sheriff Gbadamosi. Wow, financial potential, interesting stuff.
Welcome back. And now I've got Fumbi here, who is an amazing singer and also a member of a musical ensemble called The Collective. He released his first official solo single, Hallelujah, in 2016. And of course, that became a great hit. Now he's here in the studio to drop something for us this morning. How are you doing, Fumbi?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good.
I love this.
Thank you very much.
That's very nice. Okay, so take it away.
All right.
Oh, baby, let me serenade you. You're not trying. Oh, baby, let me serenade you. You're not trying. Oh, you're a beauty. How rare you are in all these places. Yeah, all I need is more. Can't leave you alone. I'm addicted to you. No, it makes sense, all these things I do for you. Oh, baby, across the seas and the ocean. 'Cause you're the realest in this fake times. You're the prize that I wanna claim you. Oh, baby, let me separate you. You're not trying. Oh, baby, let me separate you. You're not trying. Through the fire and the flame, I will find my way to your heart. Jackie, say l'alleggio. Put on a show for my baby. You should see what I see. How you light the sky up in the nighttime. Gotta know this feeling. Ooh, baby, cross the seas and the ocean. 'Cause you're the realest in this fake times. You're the prize and I wanna claim you. Ooh, baby, let me separate you. You're not trying. Ooh, baby, let me separate you.
Louder, clap louder.
Thank you.
You can't even clap well yourself. Clap well. All right, Fumbi, wonderful. What have you been up to?
Well,
after Hallelujah, and then we're still feeling the buzz of that song. By the way, we're still feeling the buzz of that song. But then what have you been up to of recent?
I just released an EP called Serenade.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a project that is based on my memories. So it goes from the first track, which talks about, that phenomenon when you get introduced to someone and all of a sudden you're seeing that person everywhere. So that song is called Show Up.
Okay.
And then it goes into Show Your Color, which is the second song on the project. It basically talks about expressing your true person behind, all of everything that you're hiding.
The facade and all of that,
exactly.
man.
So it goes on from that into Serenade, which is the song that I just performed now, which just basically is like, I just want to express my emotions, and then it goes in.
How many tracks do you have on that EP?
7 songs.
7.
Yeah.
Is that a debut project?
Yes, my debut project. Yes.
Oh,
Very
okay.
first body of work that I'm going to put out.
They're going to put out. Okay, so when are we is it already out?
It's out.
Okay.
Yeah, it's out.
All right, and how can we access it?
All the streaming platforms. So
Okay.
from Boomplay to Deezer to Spotify to iTunes, everywhere. And I guess if you need a link, you can hit me up on my Instagram, and then you get a link.
All right. So, have you ever? Let's talk about collaborations and all of that. Your music is definitely not its alternative to what we already have, or what we're used to as Nigerians. And all that. And there's been quite some acceptance to what you do.
Yeah.
But talking about collaborations, what collaborations would you want to do that will maybe take you out of your comfort zone, if I would use that word?
Well, okay. Let me even tell you. So. On this project, I featured 2 very amazing female singers. That's Shay Shay and Efia.
Okay, but they're still close to your genre beat. Like, I still feel like this song with the Shay Shay is like you're still in your comfort zone. I'm thinking of maybe doing something with, like, say, like a Yemi Alade or something like that. I don't know. I think it will be not what you are, not your place or something. Exactly. That's what I mean.
Well, so the thing is that there's this particular taste of music that I would like to collaborate with. So, so people like Simi, like Burna Boy, all those kind of guys. Those are people that I would like to work with at some point in my career.
All right, great. Here's wishing you the best and greater heights. Okay, so he made mention of tea. He said he wanted tea.
Yes.
But then we have something better than tea for him. Titi, want to tell us about? Oh no, that's not Titi. MM is one that lacks discipline in the kitchen. Tell us what we have for Fumbi. All
right, so Fumbi, we are going to feed you. Yes. Not with music, but with food.
I'm busy warming up the chair for him so that when he comes,
I can't wait till you join us. And by the way, guys, I know for those of you who are not here in the studio, man, there's a lot happening. I mean, all the girls here are just raving, going gaga.
Really?
For Fumbi.
I just want to mention that he came with 2 bodyguards.
Really?
Animal pole team, so...
Hi, Fumbi.
Yes.
How you doing? Okay, so I know you can't wait, so just join us.
Just walk into a man's kitchen and start grabbing the women. It's not allowed.
Wow, really?
Is it the man's
Allow him to grab me now.
My kitchen.
This way.
Really?
I should go there.
Really?
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you very much.
So you asked permission.
So welcome to the kitchen,
Yes.
Fumbi.
Yes.
And this is Chef Amaka.
You okay?
She's made this delicious meal for you. It's called Isiewu. I hope you like Isiewu.
I've never tried it before.
Oh, you
For
haven't?
real?
Yes.
So you're gonna try it for the first
see how
time
nice it
on
looks. Look
Wake
see how
Up
nice it looks.
Nigeria.
See how nice it looks on the camera.
Okay, so Chef Amaka, quickly just tell us how you came about this.
So I've not tried it before.
Fumbi, while he digs in.
Hurry.
Okay, it was made with ungo, oil, crayfish, Cameroon pepper, seasoning, and the Isiewu is goat head. So everything mixed together. So we had to garnish it with otazi leaves, onion, and pepper.
And a little bit of love.
Yeah. So this is for you,
okay? All right, Fumbi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, I'm very glad I was the one that was able to give you the meal, you know.
Wow.
I didn't have anything to do with the cooking.
Wow.
I presented it.
How do we do this now?
Anyway.
What do you think?
I don't know that they set me up today.
Amazing song, by the way.
And for me, you must get a lot of free meals from women, you know. Being who you are and everything.
Let us know what you think.
You know.
Taste the food.
Yeah.
This is
while
simple.
he's getting his food on.
You gotta love it, though.
What do you think?
No.
So first time trying Isiewu.
I like it. Very spicy.
A big shout out to our friends at Homely NG for the kitchen accessories, and of course Fola at Fola's Place for the hairstyling. Y'all didn't talk about my hair. Fumbi, do you like my hair?
I talked about
I love it. I was performing and I was going to say that I really like it.
talked about how Fola doesn't do anything to my hair either. But it's fine.
I'm fine. Fumbi likes the hair, so everybody else can just stuff it.
We're back tomorrow, Tuesday, 7 a.m. Don't forget. Well done,
Have
Chef.
a great day.
Well done.
Bye.